All right. Welcome back, football fans. Big Al here on this Monday, not April, it's August. Anyway, it's Monday, August 14th, 2023. And welcome to the second of many football videos to be released on the channel this football season. And this is a biggie, as today we're looking at the Associated Press preseason college football poll, which was just released about 3.5 hours ago at around noon Eastern time. Last week, if you joined me, we took a look at the AFCA coaches preseason poll. And now today we're going to take a look at the preseason AP poll. This is the measuring stick for all of college football in terms of polling. That being said, let's jump right in to the 2023 Associated Press preseason top 25 poll. Starting off at the top, at number 1, finishing 15-0 last season with 60 first place votes and 1,572 points. The two-time reigning defending champions, the Georgia Bulldogs, kicking the season off in week 1 against UT Martin on Saturday, September 2nd at 6 p.m. Eastern on the SEC Network and ESPN+. Coming in at number 2 with a record of 13-1, 1,490 points, and 2 first-place votes, the Michigan Wolverines. They'll kick off the season in the Big House against the Pirates of East Carolina, Saturday, September 2nd at noon on Peacock. Again, it's streaming exclusively on Peacock. Coming in at number 3, finishing 11-2 with 1,400 points and 1 first-place vote, the Ohio State Buckeyes, kicking off the season in Big Ten play at Indiana, Saturday, September 2nd at 3:30 on CBS. All times listed is Eastern time. Number 4, with an 11-2 record and 1,398 points, are the Alabama Crimson Tide. They begin the season at home in Tuscaloosa against Middle Tennessee State, Saturday, September 2nd at 7:30 on the SEC Network. Number 5 is LSU, 10-4 record, 1,276 points. They will be playing a road game at Florida State, but they'll play it at Camping World Stadium in Orlando. That's coming up on Sunday, September 3rd at 7:30 on ABC. And I'll tell you where the Seminoles ended up in this preseason poll in just a moment. Number 6, with an 11-3 record and 1,245 points, the USC Trojans, kicking off the season at home in week 0 against San Jose State, Saturday, August 26th at 8 on the Pac-12 Network. At number 7, finishing last season 11-2 and with 1,177 points to kick off 2023, are the Penn State Nittany Lions. They'll begin the season at home with West Virginia, Saturday night, September 2nd at 7:30 on NBC. Coming in at number 8, finishing 10-3 with 1,147 points, the Florida State Seminoles, and they'll be playing a home game at a neutral site against number 5 LSU, that neutral site being Orlando's Camping World Stadium, Sunday night, September 3rd at 7:30 on ABC. Sliding into the number 9 spot at 11-3 and 1,032 points, the Clemson Tigers. They're also kicking the season off on the road in conference play at Duke on Labor Day, Monday, September 4th, 8 p.m. Eastern on ESPN. Rounding out the top 10 at number 10 with an 11-2 record and 977 points, the Washington Huskies. They will host the Boise State Broncos Saturday, September 2nd at 3:30 on ABC. At number 11, with an 8-5 record and 882 points, the Texas Longhorns. They kick off the season against their cross-state neighbors from Houston, the Rice Owls, Saturday, September 2nd at 3:30 on Fox. Coming in at number 12 with a record of 11-2 and 868 points, the Tennessee Volunteers. They'll be playing a home game against Virginia, only they're playing this one at Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Saturday, September 2nd at noon on ABC. At number 13, with a record of 9-4 and 863 points, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. They'll be kicking off the season overseas in Dublin against the Navy Midshipmen, Saturday, August 26th at 2:30 on NBC. And as I said in my rundown of the AFCA coaches preseason poll, this will be the first game of the season for 2023. Coming in at number 14 with a record of 10-4 and 811 points are the Utah Utes. They'll kick off the season against the Florida Gators in Salt Lake Thursday, August 31st at 8 p.m. on ESPN. Number 15 with a record of 10-3 and 732 points are the Oregon Ducks. They'll be hosting Portland State Saturday, September 2nd at 3 on the Pac-12 network. At number 16, 10-4 and 501 points, the Kansas State Wildcats, kicking the season off against Southeast Missouri State, Saturday, September 2nd at 7 p.m. on the Big 12 Network and ESPN+. At number 17, finishing 13-2 with 416 points, the runners-up of last year's College Football Playoff National Championship game, the TCU Horned Frogs. They'll kick off the season with future Big 12 member Colorado, Saturday, September 2nd at noon on Fox. And that's the big noon game that week. Number 18 with a record of 10-3, 406 points, the Oregon State Beavers. They'll begin the season in the Bay Area at San Jose State, Saturday, September 3rd at 3:30 on CBS. That's Sunday, September 3rd at 3:30 on CBS. Number 19 at 7-6 and 386 points, the Wisconsin Badgers. They'll begin the season at Camp Randall against Buffalo, Saturday, September 2nd at 3:30 on FS1. Number 20, finishing a disappointing 6-7 with 296 points, the Oklahoma Sooners, kicking the season off at home against Arkansas State, Saturday, September 2nd at noon on ESPN. Number 21, 9-5 record, 292 points, the North Carolina Tar Heels. They'll begin the season at South Carolina, Saturday, September 2nd at 7:30 on ABC's Saturday Night Football. At number 22, with a record of 8-5 and 281 points, the Ole Miss Running Rebels. Easy game for them to kick off the season. They're playing host to Mercer, Saturday, September 2nd at 2 on the ESPN Plus and the SEC Network. I know what I'm trying to say. Sorry about that. Number 23 also had a disappointing campaign in 2022, finishing 5-7 with 227 points. The Texas A&M Aggies. They're kicking off the season with the New Mexico Lobos, Saturday, September 2nd at 7 on ESPN. At number 24, with a record of 12-2 and 224 points, the Tulane Green Wave. They'll begin the season at home against South Alabama, Saturday, September 2nd at 8 on ESPNU. And at number 25, with a record of 8-5 and 131 points, the Iowa Hawkeyes, beginning the season at home against Utah State, Saturday, September 2nd at noon on FS1. Now to the others receiving votes category, you've got Texas Tech with 101 points, South Carolina with 73, UCLA with 66, UTSA 64, Arkansas 22, Boise State with 17, Pittsburgh 16, Kentucky 14, Troy, Kansas, and Louisville all with 10, Auburn with 7, Minnesota 6, Toledo, Mississippi State, Duke, and Florida with 4, Illinois 3, same with Coastal Carolina and Baylor, with Liberty, James Madison, NC State, and South Alabama each receiving 1 point. And that, my friends, is the 2023 preseason AP Top 25 college football poll. What are your thoughts on this year's preseason poll? Which teams do you think should be higher? Which teams do you think should be lower? Let me know in the comment section. Until then, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel and ring the bell. Get notified every time I go live. Big Al signing off. Thanks for watching and enjoy the pigskin that'll be coming in 12 days when college football season kicks off. Peace out.